Cat facts you didn't know, part 37. Have you ever wondered why cats roll on the cement whenever you let them outside? Well, here are the reasons why. First, they could be marking their scent because it is new territory, and this also is a way for them to stretch, and it could be sensory enrichment as well. It could be a form of playfulness or even cooling off if it's warm outside. But most of all, it's likely an instinct because it can communicate to other animals that this is their area. So if you see your kitty roll, you now know why. Cat facts you didn't know, part 38. Have you ever wondered how to communicate with your cat? Just like you, cats are emotional creatures, and you can literally communicate with emotion alone. Here's what that looks like. Cats need to feel loved and safe, so by getting on their level and not making any scary sudden noises, you can communicate that they can feel comfortable. You can then gently pet them and carefully watch their reaction. If they try to move away, it's literally a signal to stop. So if your goal is to make them feel safe, don't force any pets. But like humans, cats can have a love language. So in the comments, let me know if your cat loves physical touch, quality time with you, or if they show affection in any other way. Cat facts you didn't know, part 39. Have you ever wondered why cats have midnight zoomies? Like, why is it always around 2 to 3 a.m. that cats go mad crazy? Well, here's why. Cats are crepuscular animals. Try saying that 10 times, meaning that they are more active during dawn and dusk rather than during the daytime. Because of their hunting instincts, they can catch more prey at nighttime, like mice and when other animals are sleeping. So when they knock down your plants, toss toys around, and jump on your fireplace mantle in the middle of the night, you now know why. Cat facts you didn't know, part 40. Since day one of cats existing, they've loved strings. But have you ever stopped to think why string is the most mesmerizing toy for a cat? Well, here's why. Strings mimic the movements of small prey animals. Cats love to stalk, chase, and pounce, and this brings that instinctual behavior right out. Second, us humans can make strings move really fast, so it provides cats with sudden and intense mental stimulation, especially if you only have indoor-only cats. Also, it offers a strong sensory experience for cats. Quick movements can trick a cat's brain into thinking it is potential prey. And it can be really great to give them the sensory experience if they don't have any other opportunities to hunt, chase, and especially if they don't have any other feline friends to play with. Cat facts you didn't know, part 41. Have you ever wondered if cat moms miss their kittens after they've been adopted? Well, cats are very adaptable animals, but a mother may show signs of restlessness, vocalization, and searching for a little bit after her kitten was adopted. That just makes sense. But the most interesting part is that when these kittens grow up, the mother will become somewhat indifferent to them, as if they were not her kittens. Cats actually don't allow their kittens to depend on them when they are able to manage on their own. So the most important thing to know is that when you adopted your cat, the cat actually adopted you as their new mother. Cat facts you didn't know, part 42. Have you ever wondered what your cat's meow actually means? Like exactly what they're trying to tell you? Well, let's go through a few of the most common meow sounds. First is the standard meow, your typical cat greeting. Next is the purr. And yes, although it's not a true meow, it's still a form of communication in which your cat is telling you that they are happy and content. Third is the chirp. I love the chirp because mother cats actually use high-pitched and short chirp noises to communicate with their kittens. And this is an instinctual one that may be related to a hunting instinct. The insistent meow then is demanding, and your cat's way of begging for something. It may be food, attention, or to just be let outside, for example. Now, the silent meow is actually my favorite. It can either be a sign of frustration or excitement, so you'll have to use your context clues for that one. Cat facts you didn't know, part 43. Do indoor cats actually need bathed? And how often do you actually need to bathe your indoor cat? Well, this is a heavily debated topic, so let's talk about it. First, most say never, and that's because cats groom themselves, but there are reasons you may need to, and especially if you have a specific breed of cat. Bathing can be done on a case-by-case basis, like if they come in contact with a skunk that one time you let them outside, if they get fleas, or even come in contact with their own waste, if you know what I mean. There are specific shampoos and fur conditioners made for cats, so if you find yourself needing to give your kitty a bath, grab one of those, not your own stuff. But as long as the indoor cat is indoors, they actually don't need regular washes. Cat facts you didn't know, part 44. Have you ever wondered what your cat's favorite color is? Well, first off, cats are believed to be dichromatic, which means they see the world in shades of blue and green. They have fewer color receptors in their eyes compared to you. They're human. Humans are trichromatic, so you can also see reds and yellows. Because of this, cats may not see reds, oranges, and yellows that well. Instead, these colors may appear as shades of blue or gray to them. Therefore, your cat's favorite color is likely blue. Cat facts you didn't know, part 45. Did you know that there are certain names that are better to name your cat? So let's see if your cat's name fits the test. First off, cats tend to respond better to shorter names, preferably 1 or 2 syllables at most. Short names are easier for them to recognize and remember. Now, names with harsh consonant sounds can be more attention-grabbing for a cat, which is a big deal if you want to train your kitty. Now, some people also suggest that names with sibilant sounds, these are the ones with the S or the SH, because they apparently can be easier for a cat to recognize. Now, a few examples of names for cats that can fit some of these criteria are Spike, Max, Shadow, and Tiger. And that's part of why we named our cat Chip. So comment what your kitty's name is and if it fits this test.